Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to our Wednesday night meditation. I'm Aimee K. Bryant. I'm the artist in residence at First Universalist in Minneapolis. And we will do what we've been doing the last couple of weeks. We will begin by saying a traditional Buddhist chant, the Suffusion of the Divine Abidings, or some people call it the Four Quarters chant. And then we'll meditate in silence for 15 minutes, and then we'll close out with a song. So let's begin with the chant. Just a reminder that the color coding in the document is intended to indicate changes in pitch. So where you see pink, the pitch goes up. Where you see blue, the pitch goes down. And where you see green, or where, I'm sorry, there's no green, is there? Where you see a word underscored or a syllable underscored, those syllables are held for a longer amount of time. So let's get started. I hear the wind starting to kick up. I was thinking leading up to the service that it's really interesting what your mind can, like the stories that we make up about what's going on, and that part of the practice of meditation is to let the thoughts do what they do and not to be burdened by them, not to get too caught up with them, because just because you think a thing doesn't make it true, and it's so easy to get carried away, with the stories that we make up about the things that are going on. But Buddha means awakened one. And so it is said that we all have a Buddha nature, which means that we all have the potential to wake up. And they don't mean wokened ones. they they mean awake to really seeing the way that things actually are, as opposed to experiencing the world through the filter of the stories that we make up about what's going on around us. So as we're meditating in silence, be encouraged, even if your mind is busy, 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 to as much as you can, to keep returning your attention to whatever your meditation object is. And if it's your breath, I really encourage you to gauge your success a half a breath at a time, so that you give your full attention to your inhale, and then you give yourself a chance to reset and give your full attention to the out breath, and also to pay attention to the space between, or to see if you can really um recognize when the breath begins and when it ends. And you'll find out a lot of different things about your own breathing, and you'll also always be contending with your mind, doing what your mind does. Okay, that was a detour, a little talk about meditation. So let's begin with the chant, Suffusion of the Divine Abidings. I will abide, pervading one quarter, with a mind imbued with loving kindness. Likewise the second, likewise the third, likewise the fourth, so above and below, around and everywhere, and to all as to myself. I will abide, pervading the all-encompassing world, with a mind imbued with loving kindness, abundant, exalted, immeasurable, without hostility and without ill will. I will abide, pervading one quarter, with a mind imbued with compassion. Likewise the second, likewise the third, likewise the fourth, so above and below, around and everywhere, and to all as to myself. I will abide, pervading the all-encompassing world, with a mind imbued with compassion, abundant, exalted, immeasurable, without hostility and without ill will. I will abide, pervading one quarter, with a mind imbued with gladness, likewise the second, likewise the third, likewise the fourth, so above and below, around and everywhere, and to all as to myself. I will abide, pervading the all-encompassing world, with a mind imbued with gladness, abundant, exalted, immeasurable, without hostility and without ill will. I will abide, pervading one quarter, with a mind imbued with equanimity, likewise the second, likewise the third, likewise the fourth, so above and below, around and everywhere, and to all as to myself. I will abide, pervading the all-encompassing world, with a mind imbued with equanimity, abundant, exalted, immeasurable, without hostility and without ill will. So I'll set the chime to begin. So, if you're comfortable closing your eyes, now's a good time to let your eyes close. And if you're not comfortable closing your eyes, you're welcome to soften your gaze on a point lower in front of you and on the floor or on the ground. And take a moment to settle in, to feel the weight of your body held up by whatever it is that you're sitting on. And to take a moment to stretch your spine so that if you're sitting or if you're standing, you are tall like a mountain. And if you're laying down, your spine is elongated as much as it can be. And let your attention go to your breath. Feeling the point at which it enters your body. Feeling the path that it travels from the inside. And the way that that expands your rib cage or makes your belly expand. And then the way all of those things contract on the exhale. And continue to let your attention remain on your breath or come back to your breath as necessary. If you have the capacity to, imagine that your whole body is inhaling so that it's not just at the activity of your respiratory system, but of your skin as well. So that as you imagine your entire body breathing, you can also become aware of the sensations in your entire body. While paying attention to your inhale and your exhale. And see if you can hold both of those things at the same time. Watching your breath, half a breath at a time, and being aware of your entire outline of your flesh. One half breath at a time. We'll now continue on in silence till the bell chimes again. So allow your eyes to gently float open if they were closed. Take a moment to move around, stretch out whatever might need to be stretched. Just saw a little lightning outside my window. And we'll close out our meditation by singing, breathing in, breathing out. And John, if you're able to, can you keep my image up next to the lyrics so that we can do the gestures? Okay, here we go. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. I am blooming as a flower. I am fresh as the dew. I am solid as a mountain. I am firm as the earth. I am free, I am free, I am free. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. I am water reflecting what is real, what is true. And I feel there is space deep inside of me. I am free, I am free, I am free. Thank you so much for spending a Wednesday evening with me. If you want, please take a moment to say your name and where you are in the chat so that we can remember that we're not in this thing alone, that we're connected to one another, even through this technology. And again, thank you for joining me tonight. And perhaps I don't get to see you, but maybe you'll see me again next week if you join meditation. I'll be back. Good night.